Hi friends, your MS Balaji again. you know, we are talking about 5 important habits to cultivate in a kid that as a parent that we need to do to help them out, right? We talked about thank the God or the ancestors, and all the good friends who supported us. We need to thank every day, in our first video. And in our second video, we talked about ask the question of what is your happiest memory in a day. Every day before we go to bed, after the kids, you put the kids to bed, ask that question. And in this video, we are going to talk about the third habit, which I sequenced it based on my level of maturity towards the world. Not trying to say this is the best, right? Um, Bedtime stories. We all heard this bedtime story stuff. We all know about it, and you know, I was born in India and spent most of my time in UK, and then I moved to European countries, Netherlands, Sweden, then moved to Australia, then we came to UK, and then we finally in US, right? We went around, and and one thing that I felt that I figured it late in my life, but luckily not too late for my kids for sure, is this bedtime story culture. Bedtime story culture. When I had a deeper look into this habit, my God, it has an enormous impact in their kids' life. Enormous impact. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Now it's kind of overwhelming that I have to tell the story to my kid every day, else they won't go to bed at all. You have to tell me the story. You know, that transformed me as a person completely. How to narrate things, explain things, it will improve your communication, your way of messaging, maturity, handling a team. You don't need to go into a team handling meeting for 3 days, by impressing your manager and learn uh, things that you can learn by spending more time with your kids, Uh, these bedtime stories, man. When you start this, you will think like you are a very bad storyteller. As you start, as you prepare yourself, as you narrate it, give them chances to ask questions. Sometimes if they are struggling to sleep, their questions, will make them make you understand your kid more, how to convey a message, you know, and understand their world of looking at things and your world of looking at things. Trust me, they will take you into their world, man. They will take you into their world. The world that is so precious, so unimaginable, so thrilling that you can't even see it in any movies. The mind of the kid, the things they give importance, things that they easily forget, the things they easily remember, the things that surprises them, things that they want, things they care about. You'll never ever be able to be angry at your kids if you start understanding them and use this opportunity. If you are a person who thinks you know everything in the world and your kids don't understand, or you are a person who thinks you don't know much and you don't think you can help your kid, no matter which basket you came into, start this habit. Get yourself into it. Add some masala to it. Don't you worry about what others think. Kids take it so easy on you, especially parents. Tell them a story, 5 minutes a day, they will fall asleep. And I'm so impressed, if I tell a story next day, you know what, I slept a story yesterday, I want you to continue the same story. And things that I told them, which they didn't even thought they would like it. Moral values, simple examples why you should keep the things clean, you know, things that you would have remembered from your childhood. You know, biggest thing like a child who was clean every day, had a good Christmas or Diwali. The guy who did not clean himself every day got sick during the festival time, and he lost the happiness. One way of the next day you will see slowly your kid will automatically clean themselves, no matter you want them to or ask them to do it. You don't have to beat them, you don't have to be hard on them, you just be easy on them. Just tell a story, they will think and their mind will take it, and they will automatically do it. You don't have to force anything on anyone. And moral values, tell them, like, one person saved money and the other person did not save money, and what happened for the advantages that the person was able to save the money, and one person studied well, one person did not study well, and what happened to their life. You make it up. Think about some of your friends, what happened to them, add a little bit spice to it, some jokes to it, and mix it with the characters that they like. My kids, they kind of, like McQueen car, the Sonic, fast, super fast, add car to it, add some wild characters then and there, bring it in, you know, and create the story, you'll be able to deliver the messages a lot better to your fellow colleagues even. If you're able to narrate it well to your kids, it's a nice habit to cultivate. You can understand them, and you can convey things to them that you wanted them to know about, you know and it's not that you cannot dump all your knowledge in one letter or in one video and you can give it to your kid. Every day spending few minutes is important. Obviously, you believe it or not, it's just because of you they are born. you know so just be courteous to them, don't let them down, give your time and spend with them. Okay. And if you don't spend your time with your kids for bedtime story every day, I'm telling you, you are really, really hurting their life. You accept it or not. By giving them some time every day, at least if you cannot spend the day with them, your economic situation is hard. You're not so lucky enough, you're struggling, whether your goal, whatever you have, whether it is important or not important, what it means to you, what it not means to you. End of the day, if you don't give that time, I've seen stories of princes and stories of prince, and everybody regretted the time that they couldn't spend with their family. You know, watch the series Crown. You will say, "Bam, why didn't you say good night?" The questions they asked when they see a family, that every parent come and kiss them and tell stories. Oh my God, my dad is a king and my mom is a queen, but they never did that to me, and they feel, to them, dad and mom telling story and putting their sad kid to bed means more for them. They might have all the money in the world, but they don't have this. You start doing it and do your own research in internet, and what are the advantages of doing this. And as usual, our motto, not to make a million happy, we can make difference in one life. That's all we want to achieve out of this. We are talking this again and again, and we will move on to the next habit of talk about one leader's life. You can club this also into your bedtime stories and ask them to do a homework and bring you the letter about what they understood about the leaders. It is one thing that I heard. I'm going to practice with my kids too and shape them up to be a good leaders, a good human at least. We will talk about that in the next video. Have a good day, guys, and thanks again. Your MS Balaji. Bye for now.